To make sure he married her, she announced her pregnancy in the midst of the villagers crying, "Emeka has impregnated me." The village erupted. Emeka two childhood friends, Amara and Chidinma, they did everything together, from farming to attending festivals. Amara was humble and hardworking, while Chidinma was secretly jealous of her beauty and grace. Then came Emeka, the most handsome bachelor in the village. Amara and Emeka fell deeply in love. They felt like soulmates. Emeka promised the world to her and promised to marry her. Amara was so excited that she shared all this about her relationship to Chidinma. "Chidinma, Emeka is God sent. He loves me to pieces and promised to marry me. He is a good man." But unknown to Amara, Chidinma had been crushing on Emeka for years. One evening, Chidinma started secretly visiting Emeka. She spread lies about Amara, saying Amara was cheating. "Amara is a big cheat. I always have to cover up for her. But because you are a good man, I am telling you this. Please don't tell her I told you her secret." Without finding out from Amara, Emeka believed. Slowly, Emeka began acting cold towards Amara. Amara tried to know what was wrong. "My love, why are you distant from me? Did I do anything wrong?" But he kept quiet, his love slowly turning to hatred. A month later, Chidinma claimed she was pregnant for Emeka. To make sure he married her, she announced her pregnancy in the midst of the villagers crying, "Emeka has impregnated me." The village erupted. Emeka left Amara immediately to prepare for marriage with Chidinma. He felt ashamed but had to stand with the mother of his children. Amara's world shattered. How could Emeka do this to me? How could Chidinma, my best friend, betray me like this? I can't stay in this village and watch this betrayal. She left the village for the city, determined to rebuild her life. Back in the village, Chidinma's fake pregnancy was exposed. When months passed with no baby, people laughed. Elders shook their head. Emeka, realizing it was tricked, was so furious towards her. "How dare you lie to me? You made me live the love of my life. You are worse than a serpent." With this, Emeka abandoned her. They both struggled in shame and poverty. In the city, Amara often sat by a small window at night, missing her old life, but reminding herself why she left. "They thought I did crumble, but I will show them I am stronger than what they think. I strongly believe in karma," she whispered. Amara worked long hours in a small restaurant, cooking and cleaning, saving every naira, even while her hands blistered. One day, a wealthy customer loved Amara's food and offered to invest. "You are too talented for this small kitchen," he said. The wealthy customer gave Amara 30 million naira to start something, requesting nothing in return. Amara was so excited. She never believed people like this still exist. She started making plans. At the same time, in the village, Emeka sat outside his house, broke and thinking about Amara. "She would have made me a better man." A sign. His heart was filled with regret. Amara's new restaurant opened. It didn't take time for the place to be filled with customers. Many people loved her meals. Her restaurant's name was the name every household mentioned. Meanwhile, villagers gossiped about Amara's rumored success. Chidinma scoffed. "It's probably a lie. She can't be better than us." But fear filled her heart. She sat alone in her hut. She had always seen Amara as a competitor, while Amara treated her like a sister. But she betrayed Amara. But now, she realized what she lost, a good friend. On her balcony at night, Amara thought about going home, not to show off, but to remind myself how far I have come, she said. Amara met Madam Nkechi, a successful businesswoman, who noticed her passion. "You remind me of myself," Nkechi said. And that was how Amara got a new friend, who showed her the meaning of true friendship while guiding her towards growth. Amara hosted her first food event in the city. It was packed. Journalists wrote about her. Madam Nkechi hugged her. "You did it, my dear." One evening, a charming young man named Kelechi confessed his feelings for Amara. "You deserve love, not just success," he told her, but Amara wasn't ready. But after lots of persuasion and assurance, She agreed to Kelechi's proposal and the relationship was beautiful. For the first time in years, Amara received an invitation to the village festival. She paused. "It's time," she whispered, holding the paper tightly. As she packed to return to the village, Kelechi said, "Go show them who you are, but don't forget you deserve happiness too." Amara returned to the village for the festival. She arrived in a convoy, dressed like royalty. Everyone was speechless. Emeka and Chidinma tried to greet her, but she walked past them with grace. Unknown to Amara, Kelechi followed her to the village. "I couldn't let you face them alone," he said, stepping out of his car behind hers. The villagers gasped as Amara and Kelechi walked through the festival together. Emeka clenched his fist. "So that's the man," he muttered, his heart boiling with regret. Emeka tried to greet Amara. It's good to see you," he stammered. Amara, graceful as ever, smiled politely. "Oh, I barely noticed you," she said, turning back to Kelechi. Watching Amara glow, Chidinma whispered to herself, "She really won." Tears welled up as people ignored her and surrounded Amara. At the peak of the festival, Amara stood on stage, glowing with success. She spoke with grace and strength. "Years ago, I left this village heartbroken, betrayed and humiliated. But today I return to remind every woman and man here, your worth is not defined by others' lies or jealousy. Stand tall, keep pushing and your light will shine." The crowd erupted in applause. Kelechi watched proudly from the side, while Chidinma sat in silence, wiping tears, unable to meet Amara's eyes. That night, Kelechi pulled Amara into a dance. Under the moonlight, they laughed and the whole village watched in awe. Even the elders whispered, "She is truly blessed." Later, Emeka sat under a tree, staring into the night. "I lost everything," he whispered. The moral of this story is that betrayal may break you, but rising above it will silence your enemies. Never let their envy define your destiny. Thank you for watching this story. Comment on what you learned and do not forget to like and share with your loved ones. Subscribe to this YouTube channel to enjoy more stories. See you soon.